The acquisition of these 9 HDB blocks in Marsiling. It doesn't fall under the selective en-bloc redevelopment scheme, but flat owners, they'll be offered the same rehousing benefits under the scheme. Do you expect most owners to take up the offer?
Yes, I think we expect most of the flat owners to take up the offer because I think the rehousing benefits are quite attractive. So if we look at the resale price alone, if we look at, let's say, considering HDB data for resale prices for flats in Marsiling Crescent, which is the current site that is being affected right now, the median price for the first 4 months of this year for 4-room flats is about 380,000. And for 3-room flats, it's about 335,000. But if they were to shift to the new site,
Very good. So let's give a thank you for who is this? Right, this is you got a name there, right? No,
The acquisition of these 9 HDB blocks in Marsiling.
no, it doesn't say it's the name there. Okay, do I have a name there? Oh yeah, there is Christine Sun. Right, thank you, Christine Sun, the Senior Vice President of Research Analytics. So research analytics and orange tea and Thai. What is that? Right. So how do you do research and research? Right, is that you use Google or Microsoft Edge? Right. So orange tea. What is it doing? Let's look at it. So why Siemens in business space? What do they do? Actually, Singapore first agent search provide rating property research team aims to provide leading edge research collateral that will enable agents to provide the best real estate solution to clients. Then you got this money developer privates. Okay, so they are very good at doing this research. So okay, so now this the persons does Christine Sun actually talk a thing
Do you
called
expect most owners to take up the offer?
yes, I think we expect most of the flat owners to take up the offer because I think the rehousing benefits are quite attractive. So if we look at the resale price alone, if we look at, let's say, considering HDB data for resale prices for flats in Marsiling Crescent, which is the current site that is being affected right now, the median price for the first 4 months of this year for 4-room flats is about 380,000. And for 3-room flats,
yeah. So she just say the word median price. What is median price? What is median price? As a professional, as a researcher, Christine Sun. Let's just look at one more thing. Right, Christine Sun. Let's just put in LinkedIn, and you could be find that Christine Sun is going to be a software engineer. So maybe we'll just put in one more thing called Singapore, right? Okay, I guess this would be is Christine Sun then. Christine Sun. Let's call. Oh, okay, okay. So orange tea. Uh, okay, so she's very happy and cool. Okay, so she's on the thing, and then her education is Master of Science, Business, and researcher from so on. So yeah, you can. So she says that she's very happy and very happy. How the questions will make ways and how home will affect it. You can also read from our press release. So they also press release her. So let's say it says that the medium resale price, yes, exactly there. She really mean median. So what is medium release price? Right, we always heard of that like average price, uh, but why it didn't say that it's the average resale price? Why she says the median price? I will put on the put a cap of detective ninja, and you got a sound come up from da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. Then you go to YouTube and you find a video called "What is the difference between average and median price?" Da 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 da. Then you put all the numbers into it. Da 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 da. You put all the price and looking price, and then you key in the power of average, and you look at this. Do you tell me that a nine of this, a 9 unit is 429,000? The average price is 499,000? No, no, no. Da, 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 da. Then I remember that the price is called median. Yes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Case closed. Da, 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 da. Woohoo! That is 380,000, right? Now, I want to share with you what is called standard deviation, right? So now we just put in standard deviations, and this is a population, right? It's a sampling, right? For me, it's a sampling, so I just highlight this here, and I want to know how different from the average, right? From the one standard deviation is that's closer to 100,000, so that's why you say the average, but it's close to 100,000. So now if you use 380,000, then you can see that the median price is 380,000. If you talk about average price, then it's like the person who sell at 380,000 will feel like not strong, right? Not feeling very strong. But then if you talk about median price, okay, this is 380,000. But if you want to know, right, in this my blog, who has the highest selling price? You can put it the higher price, and you just key in max function, and you key into this thing here and click here, 663. Now you can also do about that. There are 9 units here, and you can use the what's the number of the number that always appear one, right? And we can use the word mode. Do I have a mode function? Yeah, we have, right? Oh, there's 2 other options. We gotta discover that more. Now highlight this here and then 80, and the number that appear most in this list here is 380,000. So 380,000 is the median price, right? So now see here in this list here, it's really there. Now you go to home, you go to condition format, you go to here, you click on this here, and then you can see that most of them is right here, right? And then you can use that here, you can go here, you go insert, you go to this here, you can click on here. You also see that the average is like this here. So that is, you see, if you see the line here, this is the average line. No, that's not average line. That's not average line. That is actually a median rise most of the time. I guess so. Right, we're gonna find out more. And in this video, you just learn how to find the difference between average and the median price. And of course, if you want to do further research, you can find out what is standard deviation. But most important is that why did this professional say that the median sales price in the first 4 months of this year for 4 room is $378,000, and then 3-room flat is 335,000. Now, if you take this amount and then you go to do a conversion, right? So I live in Malaysia, so let's just put there, right? So exchange rate, MYR, Sing dollar, SGD to MYR. It's 319, right? So now let's just take this value here. If you had a 378,000, and then you just key in here, and then the price for exchange rates at this point is actually, and then and this is 319. Okay, and then you just take this amount times. Can you become a millionaire? Let's just see how. if you were able to, if you, that means you can sell you can take the offer and then times the exchange rate, you got a millions in MYR. So what does it mean is that literally, right, is that you go to Google, you just type in the Earth. Now just about the Singapore map. Yeah, that's a map, right? Just click on that map. Okay, right here. This is a Google map, right? So what does that mean is that this is just a lot meaning, right? So where is the thing happens, right? So you can click here, and the Woodland waterfront part is here, and the Marsiling part is right here. Where's the Woodland checkpoint? Woodland checkpoint is right here, and and they want to expand it, right? So somewhere here, this is a woodland and the old woodland checkpoints, then the new woodland checkpoints, and now they're expanding the new woodland checkpoint. So they're going to take some of these things here, isn't it? So yeah, so and change is really happening, and then you can see that if you will choose to move across this, what is that called, right? It's called a street or what, and then now you just move your money, and you buy a house at Johor, somehow Johor, right? If you already yeah, if you already see the old Johor here, then the Johor price will be very, very expensive, right? Let's just take a look at what is the Johor price, right? Johor price, Johor Bahru, property price. I don't know, Bahru property price. So that's research, right? Now let's take a look at here, right? Saint Darby just offer one new launch, really limited editions, and Johor price. You can just go to iProperties. Okay, let's just see it here, right? So if you already retired, aha, guess what? Guess what? If you go to what, if you put this money and you can buy a unit like this for 1.4 million, man, my friend. So you copy this, you pay it here, and you paste it here, and you go here, pictures, and then put that file, and then enter 5 million, and you know, this is the fortune, man, right? Um because that instead of staying here, okay, staying here, okay, you're staying here with one of this unit here. Now you can actually what do you call that? Put this picture now. No, here. Okay, it's right here. Okay, click here. So, my friend, just across the street, the that, I don't know what they call that. Is that this thing here, right? The Malaysia Singapore strait, right? So just across that, and you can get it at that price. What do you call it? A two-story, and then you have 2,000 something, and look inside here. Well, if you go to Austin Hill, it's a condominium, 298. You can buy 3 units, and then 498 unit. Wow, by cash, right? 500,000 at Johor Taman Mora, and 2 million. So now, you have already wondered why is it Johor their housing price is skyrockets. Yeah, so Singapore. Wow, wow. So actually, if you So it's a good place to really stay somewhere here. So where's the best place to stay, right, for Singapore retired? Let's just go here, right? Just type that. Best place to stay for Singapore retired in Malaysia. Let's say retiree, retiree. Okay, there's some other opinion, something like that. Five best place, and then is it better to retire at the? Okay, so there are some people live is here, right here already. So personally, I would pick Malaysia as a place of life. It's more bearable, and there are many places of food, especially where you are retired. A Ken Ho who live in Japan. I like Malaysian better. Singapore is just a city. Malaysia has so much more to offer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Right. Malaysia have really a lot more to offer. Right. So we have, for example, you can go to see the see many greenery things. Right. You go here. Let's take a look here. Right. If you go to satellite mode, you can see that. If you want zoo, we have zoo. Right. If you want to go to what do you call that? If you want to, well, you have the so much money, right? No problem, right? And Singaporean really like to go to Malacca, right? And there's a Batu Pahat, many things you can discover at Batu Pahat, and then I personally go to for the very first time a few years ago, I go to not Batu Pahat, but I go to Muar. Yeah, you see, right? From here to Muar is not that far, right? You just go to Muar and Muar, yes, Muar. Oh, like that, I tell you, Muar has some of the best place you can take on, and this is also the founding place for Leong Hub International Group, right? And then now, yeah, cool, right? They all started here, and for your information now, Baker's Cottage, okay, Baker's Cottage, which is now owned by Leong Hub International. Yeah, they all started from this place. And there's a lot of history area you can look for it. Talking about history, right? If you go from here and you go, there's a go straight here, right? You just go all the way the history town, right? History, the tower history. You go here, and you will reach the Portuguese well, and I think you're very close to Kelong la, Medan la, Mitian la, and guess what? You are in Malacca. Yes, Malacca. Right. So right here, Malacca. So, and Malacca has a lot of place for you to offer also, right? And for example, you want to find the some of the stylish, right? Since you have so much money, right? So you can actually go to Malacca, and there are some malls that I want to introduce you. One of the is called Imperial Residential, right? Seriously residential, and very nice, and you can buy the unit also, and it's also run by a Singaporean developer, right? So yeah, many things to tell you that is Imperial Residential, right? Just click on this here. Perfect place, right? You won't believe that it's so nice, right? Just double click this one, you can see that here, and wow, lao yeah, right? Let's look at that. Wow, lao yeah. Okay, right? So maybe somewhere here. No, this is the one. This is the one thing. Okay, good. So I'm gonna just drag it here and drag it here. Well, look at that. So look at that, right? So this is so stylish, right? And what is unique for Imperial Mall, right? Just well, just let's just put there Imperial Residence Malacca selling price. Very stylish, and then I don't know why people don't buy, right? So why he said, let's look at that. My dear friend, right? The price is 220,000, 80,000, right? If you want one big one, it's 1.54 million, right? Okay, you can buy a unit like this, right? Right at the heart of Malacca, and you can enjoy a different lifestyle. Man, it's so beautiful, and you are always and in future, right? In future, if you're a retiree, this is a very great place. In future, you're gonna have they are building some of the most fun place here, right? We talked about the future. The future of Malacca is just so different, and yeah. So, and what Malacca can offer? A lot, right? You can go to Google about it, and you have the beach. You talk to the Malacca people. You talk to the this oh, by the way, who developed this uh right, in Malacca, they are the only one that who talk about this, right? See, this is the imperial residence, and then down here, since MCO they never developed this part here, not yet developed. So these are all the shopping mall, shopping mall unit, right? So if you restart here, then you can go down here at the night here, right? You can just go down and buy things there, or the other side is that here. This is the Hayden, what is it, Hayden City, right? Together these are Hayden City, right? And so it's a very beautiful place, right? You can take a lot of food and so on, right? Noodles, and then if you go here straight, there are also Makota, just there's also a Makota, what is it, like, um, I don't know how to change that back up here. Oh yeah, here. Okay, so that is residence area, and then you go back here to check somewhere here, right? It's walking distance and driving distance. You can go to the famous Makota Medical Center, and then you have also other shopping more options to choose from, and you can enjoy the Malacca Strait, Malacca River. Then you have some of the very strange, very uh what is it, fun things right now. You get on the boat here also, can you get also visit a lot of church, right? Spend one day, every day you spend one day there, and then you talk about it, and you can also talk about you can take photo as many as you want, and then who knows, right? You create a books, you create a vlog, and your retired life is just so amazing. All right, it's just so amazing, and people are wondering like, Ayo, right. I should have take out the, well, you know what? I should have take up the offer, right? Ayo, why I didn't take up, right? Okay, but no, right. There some people are really happy with that, right? So um, this is really exciting moment, right? Where you see some people are very happy if you look at this story here, right? Some people are very stressful, some people are very worrying, and some people are just too excited. Why is it? Because why is it so, right? You see that um uh is so excited, right? Because the existing HDB housing, right, is already aging, right? It's aging, and this all that, so now it's all cracked already. So they're actually very happy, right? But the thing is that why is it a worry? Because that not enough we do talk about that, right? So now I want to move. I want to see if I can just help them to move, not just in Singapore. Why not? Why not move to the historical city, enjoy a completely new life that you, right? Well, just like what this person says, right? I like Malaysian better, right? Singapore is just a city. Malaysia is so much more beautiful beach, mountains. Oh yes, yes, yes. You can climb some of the mountains, highest mountain, right? You can go to Genting Highland. So cool, right? Do you have this in Singapore? I'm not quite sure, right? Relatively safety right now is very safe, right? Malaysia is very safe. You don't wear your golden rings, golden days, very safe. And Malaysia has started the founder Grab, Malaysians, as make the taxi ride very safe, right? So now you can own, yes, you can own your home, right? And not just own a home, you own a very big house, and you can you learn about the Malay, learn about the Indian, learn about the Chinese, learn about the Katasa, learn about the Bumi Putra. You can. And then all these people have some of the best food. You never taste it so differently, right? And then it's outside of Kuala Lumpur and not so expensive, right? Yeah. Obviously I'm Malaysian and I speak, maybe you can consider fluent English, but not only that, I also can speak Bahasa Malaysia. You can learn Bahasa Malaysia. Now there's a saying that how do you keep yourself young, right? Is that how do you keep yourself young? Again, right? How do you keep yourself young. Okay, let's see. What they say there. 8 ways to maintain a youthful appearance, right? Stay out of the sun. What does it mean, stay out of the light? So right beyond, it's the same centimeter here. So is there other ways that talk about by learning, do yoga, bites, and so on? So there are many ways that you can learn how to take this. Yeah. Okay. So so many, right? Malaysia is miles. Malaysia has to offer a renewable 10 years visa. If you're over 50, you can get this with the bank deposit. How current is that? I'm not quite sure, but then bank deposit of 37k USD. Oh, if you put in a bank deposit of 37, right, then you get this thing, roughly double that, right? 50. Those under 50 bank deposit, very simple, very simple. So, oh, actually, he do the MM2 hash program. Yeah, wow. Okay, there are aspects reprint in Singapore, but it isn't really an aspect retirement like, haha, look at that, right? So now is another aspect, right? So one of the big positive about Malaysia is that they do have a specific retire scheme started in 1997. It has become popular. Oh, 1997. Given that Malaysia is a former UK colony. Yeah, I tell you, right. Malaysia has so much to offer, right? So much for retiree. You love it so much. And I like it very, very much too, right? And yeah. So many places offer Malaysia. Could be your next things that you want to live. Right? It's just across the street. Singapore, so near. You can buy a house in Singapore, Johor. Buy a house in Johor at fractions of what you have right now. Now, if you just want to buy a non-landed, so this one here, you don't want this, then you can keep the another 600,000, right? Spend the whole life in Malaysia, right? You have no, you know, right? You see, right? You just create a chart here, right? Say that now this year is this, right? So this is 2022, okay? And then this is 2023, okay? And then you just highlight these two and then you just drag it here. So let's say if you retire at 50 years old, okay? And then next year 51, let's say it's 51, okay? So now just drag it here and then just drag it until very end here. So I mean just drag until here, right? So of course you can use some of the other features in Excel you have. So you just drag it here, right? So you see that how much time you have on Earth, right? If you given until 89, then these are the few years, right? So from here on, how many years are there, right? So I mean, let's say 30 years, right? 30 years. So let's say you spend the money here, 306,000, and then you use 110,000, and then you know what? You have 600,000. So 600,000, okay? 600,000, and then guess what? You have three. So you have and then you have 600,000 in your bank, right? So now and then you have 30 years. So you just divide this by 30 years, and you have 20,000 for every year. Now that's not the whole story, and then actually it's not, right. You put it into the 600, you put into a bank, then you got a million, you put a bank, then you can generate more money, right? But anyway, this is the amount. Okay, let's just put out that here. So that is 20,000. So you spend everything money. Well, actually no, right? Like I say, you can always grow the money. So now 20,000, right? If you divide by 12 months, and then you take this here, and then you go by 12, and you spend how much? Or 1,000 something. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe that is if you are like what 89 years, you live until 80 years, right? So what if it's just 20 years? You only live until 70, right? So just put there 20. And now you have 2,500. 2,500. What can you do what in Malaysia? A lot more, right? So think about it, right? Malaysia could be your best place to stay. Terima kasih, sekian terima kasih. You can learn a lot more, right? Yeah. See you. God bless you. God bless Asia. Together, we can retire rich in Malaysia. Cheese.